I'm not Muslim, and no, I couldn't say no to it either. It's a clever plot aside from the blatant sacrilege. You'll get to see music videos on the television pilot featuring our soundtrack playing at the big party. I thought that was sort of a cool moment. To actually have the aha video is very sweet. I was walking across the street. This guy aka P*RN producer stops and gets off his car, giving me his card, and I thought about it for about 2 weeks. Then you made the mistake of saying yes and going in. And, yeah, I did it for about 3 months, and as soon as I started to gain popularity, that's when I was like, okay, I need to get the heck out of here. This isn't what I was trying to do whatsoever. I wanted to let loose and rebel. If you my name in a cuter and Google it and up 10 articles. Every one of those articles starts disgraced. I think what made me go back and do it again was that the attention I was receiving, I was afraid it would go away if I didn't do what I was asked to do. There's films that show the Muslim heritage in a much darker light than any other that Bang Brothers has produced. Even if I fail fighting for my life back, I will not stop until I can protect every young girl from getting taken advantage of by these predatory contracts. You know good losers are going to get me killed. And how did they respond? They laughed in my face. Nothing but gin in my trippy cup, pouring more. I can't get enough. Young Khalifa on that hippie stuff. I break it down and it lifts me up. I simply want people to know I'm a normal bloody person. They probably just thought it was low-hanging fruit and a girl in the industry would be so happy to get attention from a rich, male athlete. But I'm like, dude, get your catch percent up and then you can approach me. It's not about making sacrifices when you're doing what you love. Even if I fail fighting for my life back, I'll not stop until I can protect every young girl from getting taken advantage of by these predatory contracts. I am so ashamed of my past. Each day of my life is so bizarre. It's really hard for me to find that balance, but I'm not going to say I'm only proud or I'm only ashamed, because I feel all of those emotions every day. It all comes flooding back at once in interviews. It's okay to feel two conflicting ways about something. If something is important to you, then you will make time for it. Everybody is deserving of a second chance if they really want it. It's more difficult for you to stay on top rather than get there. Darn, these males really out here with no true idea for what a real female looks like without facade and Facetune. It's not a one-day fight, but it's a start. I hope that all young girls see yourself up there. We're just like you. Take your victories, what it be, cherish them, use them, but don't settle for them. It was an eye-opener for me. I don't want any of this, whether it's positive or negative, but all it was negative. I didn't get too much into it about how my friends and family and relationships were suffering. Dreams really do come true when the best barbecue joint this side of the Mississippi lets you do a photo shoot in their pits, and lets you eat the props. Notice the meat barely staying on the bone. That's how juicy La Barb's is. Who did this? And what are the names and whereabouts of their loved ones? I just want to talk. When Paul Walker died, his films were shown all day. When Michael Jackson died, his songs were played all day. What if Mia Khalifa died? sometimes I complain about the realm of sports being too much of a boys' club and feel overwhelmed in trying to break into it and make my voice heard. I now feel ashamed that I'm not using the voice I do have to speak up for those who can't. Sports is a unifying, beautiful part of life that everyone who wants to should have a chance to experience. My first love wasn't a boy, it was a team. You were my cup of tea, but I drink champagne now. My first heartbreak wasn't a boy, it was a too early hockey exit. I've shed more tears of sadness and joy over sports than I can count. I understand fighting to be allowed in sports meet, but I can't fathom the idea of not being allowed to enter stadiums just because of my gender. These women deserve better, and a small step is to let people know what is going on in these oppressive countries by spreading the word. Hijab is my choice, not compulsion.